Hello guys, it's a gaming get today I'm reacting to Bullied for Stuffed Animal in School featuring Lexi Hensler by Dhar Mann Studios. Anyways, let's begin.
He's staring at me. Are they staring at me?
Did you guys see Lexi Hensler's new post?
Amazing. She's literally perfect. Could you imagine collabing with her, Alexandra?
Yeah, like every day, it's my dream. Watch it! You just flat tired me. Sorry. Oh, wow. Got a good one here, guys. Hi, little girl and her stuffed animal. You must be looking for kindergarten, but this is big girl school.
That's mine.
Well, I sure hope so. I don't think anybody else would bring their Betty by Buddy to school.
Hey, good alliteration.
Shut up, Kara.
Come on, just give it back.
Oh, we're sorry.
Hey, stop it. Come on, guys, that's mine.
There. Flat animal for a flat tire. How are you then?
Toodles.
Good morning, everyone. Oh, and a very special welcome to our new student, Taylor, is it? Hi, Taylor. I'm Mr. Wilcox. Could I invite you to share a few words about yourself so we get to know you better? You sure? Well, in any case, let us do our best to make her feel welcome here.
Already on it.
Great. So now I would like to talk to you about our next assignment. I would like us all to write a paper on a personal goal of ours. Now, that could be here at school, at home, in the future, anything. But I want to include what it's going to take for us to accomplish this goal. Of course, I will be selecting a few of you to present your projects in front of the class. So let's do our best, okay?
Interested in the drama club? We're always looking for new actors, whatever your level of experience.
Oh,
Sorry.
That's okay. It's a popular poster. Pretty cute. Oh, the giraffe's nice too. Sorry, I couldn't resist. I'm Ryan.
I'm Taylor.
You must be new to Bookside. You thinking about joining the drama club?
Uh, no, I don't think so.
That's a shame. We're doing Pygmalion for our next play. You can't go wrong with George Bernard Shaw.
They can if she's on stage. Besides, I'm the perfect Eliza to your Higgins, right?
You can come.
It's not like I was gonna sit next to you anyway.
No way you still have your mommy write you little lunch notes. You really are a child.
Better than what you are.
You should really start speaking up, or else you'll never be able to get on stage. And stay away from Ryan. It's not like he'll go for a little baby like you, anyways.
So, Taylor, you've been at your new school for, what, a week now?
Seems like a year. It's been hard. I haven't made any friends, and the one guy who talked to me was swept away by these mean girls. Haven't seen him since.
Adjusting to a new environment, it's not easy, and it takes time. It's okay for you to be frustrated.
I feel frustrated with myself. I'm shy and I'm scared and I hate it.
Well, there's nothing for you to hate about that, right? You need to take it easier on yourself.
I don't think going back to school was a good idea.
Well, before we jump to that conclusion, have you thought about doing some constructive things to help you with your shyness? You know, like getting involved with some extracurriculars. I mean, are there things that you're interested in?
Maybe. But I'm scared.
Have you heard that saying that everything you want in life is just on the other side of fear?
Yeah, it's very clear this will be the life lesson, isn't it? Like, the fact that I had to wait until she mentioned the life lesson to talk just shows that there isn't much to talk about now, is it? But, like, okay, everything you want is on the other side of fear. So, like, essentially what she's saying here, because I have to try to interpret this so that I can comment on it correctly. Basically, what she's saying is that to get everything you want, you have to basically step up out of your comfort zone. Doesn't that what she mean? Because if that's what she means, then basically that's kind of wrong. It's not like everything that I want is outside my you could say safe zone. No, my zone. You know what I mean? Okay, anyways, so like basically this lesson can work, but the problem is that it isn't universal because here's the thing. The thing with Dhar Mann Studios is that if they were to make a life lesson, it's usually a universal life lesson, not a life lesson that applies to certain situations. That's why I comment on it like this, because it has to be something that's applied universally, rather than okay, maybe to work here, maybe to work there. For example, the grass is always greener on the other side. No, it's not. It's not always greener on the other side. Sometimes the grass is greener on the other side, both figuratively and literally, but not always. You know what I mean? Anyways, let's continue.
My dad used to say that a lot. It was easier to believe it when he was here. My goal is to be popular with my goal is to be my old self again.
By return the royal crown to your majesty.
Why, thank you, my fairy queen. The kingdom is forever in your debt.
May you rule the land with happiness and prosperity.
The end.
My goal is to be in the school play. Yeah.
I was doing some holiday shopping and I thought this might look good on your friend. He's got the knack for it. What's his name, by the way? If it is a him.
His name is Patrick, after my dad.
That's cool. Well, Patrick is definitely looking dapper now.
Thank you. You're the only person that's been nice to him. And me.
Welcome, my thespians of the drama club. I hope you're all excited about Pygmalion by the late, great George Bernard Shaw. These are going to be your sides, and you will use them for the upcoming auditions.
So, Ryan, I was thinking maybe we could.
Hey, Brian, want to run the lines with me?
Sure. See you later.
Okay, I have to ask because it will kind of be important to the plot. Is she his girlfriend, or is she just a friend who tries to hoard him? Like, which one is it? Because like I have a feeling it's like one or the other. Because like both honestly fit. Because why would he be so interested in her? Like even getting something for her friend, the stuff for her friend Patrick. You know what I mean? Like, huh. Like, I'm not gonna go straight into a relationship, but it's kind of weird that he's interested in her right away. Especially because you're telling me he hasn't seen her since the first day. Remember, it's been a week already. it has been a week, and yet he never saw her once. By the way, I have to make that very clear. He has never met her once since, and yet he's suddenly interested in giving something to her friend Patrick. Of course, we're talking about the stuffed animal to avoid confusion here. Like, why is he so interested for no reason? Like, again, I remind you, he hasn't seen her since the first time, and it's already been a week. I'll remind you guys of that because of the fact that it isn't like if you don't catch that line, or if you don't think much of it, you'll just think, oh yeah, it's been a day or two. No, it's been a week. Like, my guy's suddenly interested out of nowhere, huh? And I genuinely need to try to find something to talk about here. Anyways, let's continue. On.
Overall, I must say you all did pretty well on this assignment, and I am so glad to hear that you have such lofty goals for yourself. I am sad to say that I don't think you'll all be able to become internet famous, but one student in particular did a pretty fantastic job.
It's the girl, isn't it? Like, I can't even be bothered to remember her name. What was her name again? Yeah, I'm not surprised I don't remember her name, but it's her, isn't it?
And I'm going to ask her to come up and read her paper to the class. And that student is Taylor.
Oh, yeah, Taylor.
Come on.
My goal is to be in the school play because everything you want is on the other side of fear.
Taylor, why don't we try dropping the paper and starting from the top? I think they could benefit from what you have to say. Okay, go again.
My goal is to be.
Look at her. She can't even read her own essay. Aw, is she gonna cry? What a little baby. Little baby. Little baby. Little baby.
So sad. She wants to drop it. Maybe she needs her therapy. She's my Bible.
What a freak.
Find out that everyone hates me? I don't care. Regina, please. Regina, stop. Do you know?
Hey, aren't you supposed to be in drama club?
They say that you're a homeschooled jungle freak who's a less hard
Taylor?
version of me.
I'm not auditioning anymore.
So don't try to act so
No one
innocent.
wants me there.
Honey, you know that is not true. I'm sure it is not everybody.
It's mostly these mean girls. They try to turn everyone against me and they won't even let me get close to Ryan.
Oh, who's Ryan?
Just this guy.
Oh. Okay. Well, I don't want to tell you what to do, but I'd hate for a few bad people to stop you from putting yourself out there and doing what you love.
Is it what I love? I get so nervous talking around people and my anxiety.
Anxiety makes things hard. Very hard. It really does. Ooh, I see you've been watching more Lexi Hensler videos. Didn't you tell me that Lexi has anxiety too? Didn't stop her from making videos, right? Maybe you should try making videos yourself. Might be a good way to build up your confidence.
I couldn't.
Sure you could. What was the video you were just watching?
It's a video of her lip singing to a movie.
That sounds like fun. And it involves acting. You should try it. It'll be like the good old days when you're making videos with Dad.
What if people from my school see it? I'd be so embarrassed if they found out.
Just use a stage name. I mean, you don't think Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga are on their birth certificate, do you?
If I tried, would you act in the videos with me?
Sorry. No, you know that my place is behind the camera. Ooh, but I think Patrick might make a much better scene partner.
You know, you're not the first person to say that.
Yeah, very clear from the music what's gonna happen. Skip! Dhar Mann really likes doing short montages lately, doesn't he? But like, okay, genuinely, if you tell me she's become popular, I'll explode because I don't care if you're even on TikTok. The days where people become popular instantly for TikTok have been long gone. Because you think there's no formula anymore. Like this isn't back when like in like 2020, 2021 where people easily became popular. So if they sure are being popular, I'm gonna explode because it's gonna be so unrealistic. That would be ridiculous. Like, look, basically the problem with her is that I don't want her to be popular in an instant. Like, okay, she can have a few people supporting her in the comments, stuff like that. I don't have any problem with that. But if I see her having a huge following in just in such a short amount of time, look, I'll be mad. I'll genuinely be mad because even on TikTok, that's usually known for you being able to easily be popular on it quicker. Like the problem is that even for TikTok, getting popular at that instantly is difficult. Like the only way you could do that is if you already produce high quality videos that are unique from the get go. That's genuinely the only way. Like other than that, it's gonna take you a while. Like I've been doing these videos for a while. Did I get anything? No. I mean, yeah, it is YouTube, which is a little harder, but still. Anyways, let's continue. Okay, why does it take? Come on.
I'd like to announce who will be playing our lead roles. Playing the role of Professor Henry Higgins is Ryan. And playing our Eliza Doolittle will be
Taylor.
Taylor.
Knew it.
The rest of the cast list will be posted outside my door.
Looks like
I feel like I've seen this type of story so many times. Like, like if I hadn't forgotten that Ryan is supposed to be, kind of her love interest, I would have generally guessed both of them. Like, Dhar Mann, stop repeating this type of story. Like, okay, some parts of it are original. I'm not gonna deny that. But again, other parts like this have been done before. Like the fact that I guessed it just means that it's been done before so many times. Like, okay, anybody would guess it, but like still, Dhar Mann has done this before. If you have been watching his videos for a while, like let's say a couple of weeks to a month, you know that he did this, that he's done this before. This isn't his first time by a long shot. This is like what, his fifth time? Sixth time? Something like that. Dhar Mann, like, can you come up with something new? Like, I understand you've been going on this for years, so it's gonna be hard to coming up with something new. But rehash, like, let's say an old idea that's been done years ago, for example. Why not? I don't mind an old idea being rehashed as long as it's original enough and it hasn't been done in a while. But this, no, this has been done like fairly recently. So yeah, let's continue.
we got some practice ahead of us.
I still can't believe that crazy stuffed giraffe girl stole the lead role right out from under me.
Well, on the bright side, Mrs. Higgins does have a lot of lines.
This is my favorite video.
Stay home and eat all the freaking chips, kid.
And that little freak is probably with Ryan right now.
Doing the scenes with this stuffed giraffe, it's like genius.
Wait, kid, you have the worst reflex.
Did you say stuffed giraffe?
Yeah, it's this girl on TikTok. She has the best movie lip sync videos. On it.
Stay home and eat all the freaking chips, kid.
Well, look who it is. She wants to be a movie star. Let's make her one.
Becca, lights? Now, for my word presentation, I chose the word ignominy. The dictionary defines ignominy as deep humiliation and disgrace. Here's how I define it.
Stay home and eat all the freaking chips, Kip.
Brian, don't be jealous that I've been chatting online with babes. Oh.
All right, that is enough. That is enough, everyone. Stop. Alexander, I'd like a word with you in the hall, please. Let's go. Let's go.
you're gonna thank me for the free advertisement?
Hey, I had to learn Photoshop for that.
Shut up, Kara.
Let him go! Let it go!
You have no idea how much it means to me! It means you're a lunatic, I think. Looks like you should find another co-star.
Feeling any better?
Worse. Someone made a TikTok video of me in the cafeteria. Look at the comments.
Can't you just block these people from leaving mean comments?
Get it, Mom. I'm deleting TikTok and I'm giving up acting.
Okay, you can't just disappear on your good followers like that.
Okay, like first of all, I'm gonna be trying to be completely honest. Like, okay, this video is almost succeeding on getting sympathy from me. But anyways, so first of all, like she is doing the thing that people should have learned already. Like, come on, influencers and YouTubers in general have existed for so long that everybody should have learned this lesson by this point. Never let the mean comments get to you. Like, genuinely. Like, okay, I'm still like fairly unknown, so I haven't gotten any of those yet, but still, I know pretty clearly that there are always gonna be mean comments. There are always gonna be, so letting the mean comments get to you like this is honestly insane because again, like they can get a toll on you, yes, everyone has that. But when they get a toll on when they take such a toll on you to the point that you decide, you know what, I'm done? No, just no. Like, YouTubers have existed for long enough to tell you that even they at some point got these mean comments. Everyone gets them, no matter how popular. There are always gonna be haters. So the fact that she's just affected this much by it is honestly insane. Like, you've seen the good comments, just focus on them. Now, of course, I have to make sure that you guys know this, but some bad comments could actually be beneficial. Like, they tell you, hey, by the way, you do know that you might have a bit of a problem, right? Like, you know, they see the potential in your videos, so they tell you how to improve them. You know what I mean? That's why I would say don't always focus on just the good comments, because there are gonna be bad comments that are made just to encourage you. They criticize you and tell you, hey, you know you could improve that, right? Or, you know, you have this bad thing, you could improve it. You know what I mean? Like, some comments are like that, so you can't even just ignore the mean comments entirely neither, right? Because some of them now they wouldn't exactly be mean by definition at that point, but still, some of them do criticize you, yes, but criticize you and tell you, hey, you do know you have this bad thing, right? Now, of course, this bad thing can just mean you can improve it, of course. But at the same time, like, what does her mom expect her to do? The giraffe, who's basically her co-star, is gone now. Like, what does her mom expect her to do? Do this alone? You know what? Honestly, doing this alone wouldn't be such of a bad thing, would it? But, like, still, let's think about this for a minute. How is this working? Like, honestly. Okay, she still hasn't gotten that popular yet, but, how do I say this? Oh, yeah. Basically, I really hope that if she gets popular, it would take something like months or even years. Not within the same time frame, because if it is, I'm gonna be mad. Because again, even on TikTok, the days where you get popular instantly are long gone. Like, now, TikTok requires much more effort, and especially this originality. Like, honestly, I'm surprised by the fact that she's getting popular because of this. Now, her giraffe is gone, so she kind of has that originality factor out. But, like, hey, I want that if she gets popular, that she at least takes a while. That she doesn't get popular, let's say, within a week or two. No, you need, like, a couple of months at least for me to believe you. Anyways, let's continue.
They love you. They're gonna wonder what happened to you. At least make one final video, just letting them know you're gonna take a break for a while.
Fine. But then I'm done. Hey guys, this is Taylor. That's my real name, and this is my real voice. No lip singing this time. We all saw how that turned out. And I know for a lot of you, it was really strange to see me act with the stuffed giraffe. But there's a reason I did that. It's because I'm really shy and I have terrible anxiety. So, when I got too scared to do my school play, my mom suggested I give TikTok a try. But even that, I was too scared to do alone. But then I remembered I have Patrick. He's always been here for me. You know, I wasn't always this way. In fact, I was really outgoing as a kid. My dad and I would dress up and put plays for my mom. I never realized how much confidence I got from my dad. He was always there to support me and cheer me on. Until he got sick. Then, I was supporting him and cheering him on to get better. But it wasn't enough. I'll never forget when he gave me the stuffed giraffe. He said giraffes use their long necks to look out for each other. And he'd always be looking out for me, no matter what happened to him. After he died, my anxiety crippled me. I closed myself off from everyone. I even dropped out of school. But eventually, I realized that having Patrick the giraffe by my side was like having my dad with me wherever I went. And bringing him along would give me confidence to go back to school. So you see, that's why I still carry my giraffe with me. And why he's always in my videos.
I'm sorry, it's already been 2 minutes. I'm checking the time frame because there's no way all of this was 2 minutes. Okay, so it's 17:37 right now. Let's check. 15. So it's 9 seconds. So let's check 15. Okay, 15. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna check 15 seconds. I'm not even gonna try to calculate it. Okay, you know what? You got me this time. Because usually with time frames, Dhar Mann is bad at it. Like, they pretend that minutes passed even though seconds passed. But I'm gonna give them this. This time, they're almost accurate. I feel like they're still a little off, but like, it's by seconds. Almost everyone can do. Almost everyone does that. Like, human error. So I'll give Dhar Mann this. For one of the few times that I've been reacting to him until now, he actually gives us a correct time frame. Because, again, I'm repeating, if you watch my older videos, you'll know that sometimes he has wrong time frames that are very drastic. Like, for example, minutes. Like, for example, he pretends that minutes have passed even though it's been literal seconds. So, okay, I'll give him this. For the first, I think it's the first time that when it comes to a time frame, he's actually correct. Anyways.
It's because it's like my dad is still here. Still supporting me. Still being my scene partner. And now he's gone. That's why I'm quitting acting and I'm quitting Bookside too. I'm going back to homeschool where no one can hurt me. Dad used to say that everything I want is on the other side of fear. The only thing I got on the other side of fear was being bullied and hurt. Maybe he was wrong.
Honey, have you checked your TikTok?
No. If people are making fun of me,
Actually, it is just the opposite.
Thank you for sharing your story. I totally feel for her. You're not alone, Taylor. Much love.
And the best part is...
This is a special shout out to my hilarious girl Taylor.
No way.
I saw your video and just had to repost and say, I am in your corner 100%. I was distracted myself. I struggled with anxiety and I still do sometimes. So the fact that you started a TikTok channel and are pursuing acting just shows how brave you are. And your videos show how talented and funny you are too. Don't let the haters bring you down. Keep going. I can't wait to see what you do next. And I just know that your dad is looking down and cheering you on too.
Honey, I think this is a sign. I know you're scared, but Don't let it stop you from your dreams. Your dad wasn't wrong. You just haven't got to the other side yet. You have to keep going. You can still make it an opening night of the play if you leave soon enough.
I can't. I'm too scared.
Guess you'll just have to see who that is.
It's Lexi.
Ugh, barf. I can't believe Lexi made a video with that lame-o girl.
Well, Alexandria, looks like Taylor's not coming. Are you ready?
Okay, sorry. You're calling that girl lame, but Lexi is not? They're doing the same thing! Oh yeah, because she uses her stuffed animal as a co-star. Oh, she's super lame, even though she's doing the exact same thing. All of the two of them do the same thing, lip syncing. Which I gotta ask, how do people get popular by that in the first place? You know what? I have no right to ask that, since there's some stuff that gets popular on YouTube that because of them I cannot judge it. But like, still, like my main question still stands. Why do you see Eliza as okay, not Eliza. Why did I say that? Why do you see Lexi as a popular girl and like super cool? Meanwhile, Taylor that does the exact same thing, just with the giraffe as the co-star, lame. Like, what's the difference? Both of them do the same thing. Like, of course, because that person is popular, they're super cool. Okay, like I mentioned that because trust me, if you see YouTuber stories, they will tell you that all of them got bullied at some point. There's no way none of them got bullied at some point, trust me. I have received some too, but it didn't matter to me. Because who knows, all publicity is good publicity after all. I was gonna mention that, like when Taylor got like bullied, but honestly, I don't think that would work much for her. But okay, maybe I drifted off the topic a little bit. Let's continue.
Ready to take over her role as Eliza?
Wait. Amir, it's too late. Besides, you would have an anxiety attack on stage and like ruin the whole show.
That's not true. Because I'm not letting my anxiety stop me anymore. Or the show. Because I realize now, everything I want is on the other side of fear.
Girl.
You can't take away the knowledge you gave me. You said I had the finer ear, that I could be civil and kind to people. Which is more than you can. Oh, when I think of myself crawling under your feet, being called names, being trampled on. When I think of the time I only had to lift one finger to be just as good as you. I could just kick myself.
Okay, I have a question here, which is, how the heck do you know all these lines? Like, okay, let's ask the genuine question here. How much did she train? Because by the looks of it, she barely did anything. Like, okay, she might have trained a little bit at first, but then she completely stopped and decided to focus on her TikToks instead, and then decided, you know what, I'm coming back. How do you know these lines? How do you remember them? When did you practice? Like, when did she genuinely practice? I want you guys to answer this for me. Give me a genuine reason how she's doing this well. When did you practice? Remember, like her mom told her that she was quick enough. She could she would catch up. So that means that she had no time to practice. Yeah, I'm not gonna ask how she even managed to come in on time because it's not like they gave us a time frame or anything, so I can't judge her based on that. But like, genuinely think about it. How is she doing this well? When did she train? And even if she trained, she probably only trained at the start, so she probably forgot all of it. Like, when did you train, Taylor? When did you train? Because remember, this isn't a side character that has 2 or 3 lines. This is a main character that has a lot of lines. They mentioned that in the video. So how are you doing this well? You know what, let's just continue. But honestly, if you guys could give me a good explanation for how she's doing this, I would honestly really appreciate it. Anyways, let's continue. I'm sorry. What? What? You're telling me the character had a lot of lines. You know what? I'm not. You know what? Why am I mentioning this? Dhar Mann always shows the end of it. So what do I? Well, what? How can I judge on the amount, on the number of lines here, huh? Anyways.
You did amazing too.
Yeah, you were amazing.
Aw, well, isn't that cute? Too bad it's all acting though. She's still the same pathetic girl that carries around a stuffed giraffe. So what? Oh my gosh, Lexi Hensler, what are you doing here?
Just came to support my girl.
What the what?
And to bring you an opening night present. It's Eugene the elephant from my Hugs line, which I created to help people with anxiety like me and you.
Here, let me help.
I know it's not your father's giraffe, but elephants are known to have amazing memories, which is perfect since you'll always have amazing memories of your dad.
Thank you so much for everything.
What the what? Since when did Lexi care for you this much? Since when? Since when did Lexi care for you this much? And second, how did she know where you were? How did she know where you were? How? Genuinely, how? She could have been on the other side of the country. How did you? How? You know what? We're almost over. We're almost over. I don't care anymore. I just want this to be over.
Ugh, can you believe this? I can't watch another second of this. Let's go. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Look at what you did! My cousin works at a phone kiosk. So
Shut up, Kara.
No, you shut up, Alexandria. You're the worst.
Billy, she's right. Hi, Alex. Where are you guys going?
I'm sorry, you only realized that now? You know what? We're over anyway, huh? Like I thought. Okay, I'll be honest. I didn't talk this much in this video as I did in my previous video. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if I only extended the runtime by like 5 or 10 minutes when I usually double the runtime. But like, look, I'll be honest here. First of all, when it comes to the life lesson, basically it works, yes, but not in all scenarios. Like, for example, one of my dreams, one of them, is to become a famous YouTuber. But here's the thing: this isn't on the other side of fear. I'm trying to do it right now. Like, that doesn't mean that it's on the other side of fear. Now, is it? Like, for example, my dreams aren't on the other side of fear. I'm not there isn't an obstacle. Like, I'm not trying to do them or anything. So you see, already I disproved it being universal. Like, not every dream is on the other side of fear. Like, I have to repeat. Like, I like to mention when a life lesson isn't universal, because remember, life lessons are genuinely taken to be universal, that they work in every scenario. For example, I mentioned this because it's a good example and I remember it, which is grass isn't always green on the other side. Honestly, the lesson works, but not in the way you think. It works as in, yes, it might be green on the other side, it might not. But how Dhar Mann portrays this lesson whenever he uses it is that it's never green on the other side, which is wrong. Like, the grass is sometimes greener on the other side, both figuratively and literally. And in this scenario, it's the same thing. Not every dream is on the other side of fear. It's not. Like, I just showcased my dreams, for example. I have dreams, and all of them, though, aren't on the other side of fear. I'm not afraid to do them. I just might be a little lazy to put in the effort. But I'll be honest, the video was kind of good. And I feel like that bully shows the hypocrisy that some people have when it comes to the whole being cool. Because Lexi Hensler in this case is shown being super cool and stuff like that. Meanwhile, Taylor, who's doing the exact same things just with a stuffed animal, is super lame. Like, I feel like you'll always see this in some people, especially people who are usually mean, where they have this kind of double standard. Where popular people are always super cool because they're popular, the people who do the exact same thing can be lame because they're not popular. And trust me, you see this hypocrisy even with these people, because they'll tell you that before they became popular, they were seen as uncool, as lame, whatever. So, like, yeah. Okay, I'll be honest, this video is good. And just don't worry. If you think I barely talked, don't worry. In my other videos, I talk more than this. Don't worry. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. On the left is my most recent video. On the right is a video that YouTube recommends. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.